Hi guys, I wanted to do yet another video tonight. I'm feeling a little inspired. I actually wanted to address one thing. The anxiety, manic depressive attacks kind of inspired me to talk about another topic that's really near and dear to my heart. That topic is bullying, be it in school, life, online, wherever. All of it hurts. I don't care if you're anonymous behind a keyboard typing hate letters to somebody or you're doing it in person. It's still all the same. It's emotionally damaging to people. And I want to talk about some of my experiences I've had with bullying. Like I said, my earliest memories of it was elementary school. And middle school, it's kind of a toss-up whether middle school was worse or high school was. But I'm starting to think maybe middle school was a little bit worse, because I think high school I had a little bit more friends and I had my mind occupied a little bit more. For some reason, I didn't identify with a whole lot of people in my school. A lot of people I didn't talk with that often. I had a huge front put up. Most of my life I went to a rural country school, like a school up to middle school that had absolutely no diversity. I mean, the same people I grew up with in elementary school, or even babies or toddlers, were the same people I was in middle school with. It was so small. I went from a rural country place to a rural urban middle school. It was total culture shock for me. It started off in the first day of school. At my old school, the big thing was to wear stupid penny loafers with no socks, nylons, shorts, and we would do this year round. Summer, fall, spring, it would be the same outfit, just usually high school sweater with the short shorts, the nylons, and these shoes and no socks. Not knowing any better, I went to this new school, dressed in my penny loafers, thinking that I'm going to be Little Miss Trendsetter. I was wrong. I was so wrong. These people looked at me like, who is this crazy new girl? And I just must have looked utterly ridiculous. I had the Kentucky claw, the little bangs that were curled, and they sat in your forehead, and they're like hairspray. They're curled under, and they just, all this height and everything. And I had this awful hair. It was just terrible. I had this perma growing out, and my hair was just tons of hairspray. These people were not used to like this look. This was like a country bumpkin look. I got teased so bad at that middle school, just looking like how I was looking. And they had funny words like, if you wore something that didn't match, you were perpin'. And apparently I was perpin' every day of the week. Apparently I was a mess as a teenager. And back then, being unique, being different was just out of the question. There was no being different. You were a loser if you're like totally different. So I tried to make myself more likable by buying clothes that I knew other people wore there. Was I happier? No. But was I trying to conform? Yes. And that was really tough, because when you're conforming, you're trying to put yourself in a mold of another person. You're not being yourself. You're not being true to yourself. You're only trying to do what's best just so people won't be mean to you, and that's not right. We need to celebrate our individuality. We're supposed to take joy in the fact that people are different. If we're all the same, it's just very scary to think of. everybody comes in all colors, ages, races, sex, sexual preferences, ages. I've had people totally act like ageism against me already. But middle school was just a terror. People were very mean to me. And to talk about bullying, I brought Barry. This is my little teddy bear I sleep with at night. I love this bear. This bear, actually, my parents, I was about 6 or 7, my parents made me do all this housework to buy this bear. Because this bear was unheard of $30. And back then, that was a lot of money back in the 80s. So my parents literally made me do dishes, clean the house, until I had enough money to get this bear. And I had been so proud of this bear, I kept it as a reminder. It was the very first thing I worked for. And he helps me sleep at night. He keeps the anxiety down. It makes a huge difference. It's better than any drug could be. It's just a peace of mind. Something simple like this can really change your world if you're struggling with depression and anxiety. Something simple like this, because you have something to hold, and that's what's important. But anyways, back to my subject. Middle school was crazy. That's when people develop, and I remember in